instrumentality of interstate commerce to be registered with the SEC pursuant to 1933 Act, unless an exemption from registration exists under the law. The question you should ask yourself at this point is, why would these people, who ever so often love to control, why would they create an exemption? Because whoever creates the problem has to create the solution. Most likely they know the majority of the people would never look this far or realize how this part of the system works. Another reason is so they can say, well, look, we can justify slavery because it's voluntary and there's a way out for them. So the international community cannot hold us against anything because, look, amongst our law, we provided them due process to say they can do certain things to control things in their way and not be a slave. Whether or not they put it to use is up to them. Don't look at us. We're not doing anything bad. They're consenting to it. They started consenting to it through the funding of the things that we're doing internationally through taxes around the same time. But around that same time also, we create an exemption for them when it comes to them controlling their stuff. Although we'll take taxes from them and we'll graduate it into the level of incorporating it into their labor so that they have no choice but to keep paying it. But then again, there are other laws based on interstate commerce clause, whereby some states say we don't want to have state income tax or personal tax. And people can go there and use full faith from the other states to do business as, and other states, and those same LLCs are not qualified for tax. And then there are other entities they can create on the federal level and the state level to not qualify for other types of taxes. We're doing what's right because we have the legislature that affirms these things. It's up to them to look at it and put it to use. That's the perspective these people are coming from. The term, quote, means and instrumentalities of interstate commerce, unquote, is extremely broad. It is extremely broad, and it is virtually impossible to avoid the operation of the statute by attempting to offer or sell a security without using an instrumentality of interstate commerce. In other words, for one to be able to even be in the issue of stock market, offer and all that, something called instrumentality has to exist. Do you know what an instrumentality is in this given case? That's right, it's that birth certificate. Why is it an instrumentality? Because an instrumentality laws has not been annulled. They have to leave it in place because the counties are tied to the state one way or the other. The counties are the ones who are the issuer of that birth certificate before federal agencies begin to rent it out at birth by consent of the mother. It was originally enforced by the Federal Trade Commission, FTC, until the SEC, Securities and Exchange Commission, was created by the Securities and Exchange Act of 1934. The original law was separated into two titles. Title I is formally entitled as Securities Act of 1933, while Title II is the Corporation of Foreign Bondholders Act 1933. In 1939, the Trust Indenture Act of 1939 was added as Title III. The original Title I contained 26 sections. In 1980, the Small Business Issuers Simplification Act of 1980 amended Section 4. In 1995, Section 27 was added by the Private Securities Litigation Reform Act. In other words, the complete 25-minute video has been posted on the Patreon page. Take care. Best of luck.